guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Rita and welcome to Rita Diary. On this channel we do a whole lot of things, from fun videos, educative content and lifestyle, so subscribe. Today we are doing something completely different from what we have been doing before. In my last two videos were educative videos, but today I asked my friends to ask me uncomfortable questions, and they did. So we're going to be answering really uncomfortable questions. Before we begin, forgive me for anything that I'm going to say that you don't agree with. Don't cancel me, please. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. And so I have a total of 8 questions here. I have to write them down. And I'm going to try to be as fast as possible. So I'm not going to be talking too much about each question and each answer, so that we can answer all the 8 questions in this video. Question 1. Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? Well, if you think about it, the two of them are like apocalyptic events. So like if that happens, we're all like dead. So I think I would just prefer alien invasion, because they would like just kill us, and rather than zombie apocalypse where everyone is just roaming around mindless and some people are running. That's just alien invasion. Okay, the second question is pads or tampons. Pads or tampons? I've never actually used tampons, but I really want to try tampons. But from what I've heard, tampons are better, they're more comfortable and all of that. But I've never tried tampons, so I really can't answer that question. Question 3. If you were a captain of a ship with a crew of 9 men, one falls mysteriously ill, you don't know if it's contagious or not, but it's clearly deadly. Would you personally kill the infected person or wait to see how things work out? Well, of course I'm not going to kill the person. Of course not. I'm not. We're going to do quarantine. Yeah, quarantine. That's the word for it. Quarantine. Once I see that you start showing signs of rubbish, quarantine. And the moment I see that more people are coming up with that infection, I'll probably off them up. That's scary. Okay, question 4. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? What would I change about the world? I'll change many things about the world, honestly. First of all, I would change its existence. The world should not exist. It shouldn't exist. But let me see. What would I change about the world if I could? I really don't know. There's really nothing I could change without actually changing the fundamental, basic laws of the universe. I wish people didn't have to suffer, honestly. I wish people didn't have to go through things, a lot of cruel things are happening under the sky. So it's that's one thing I would change. I don't want anybody to suffer or experience all this hardship. Oh, question 5. Do you agree with Islamophobes? Of course not. Of course not. I'm a Muslim, right? And I feel like Islamophobia is just born out of some level of ignorance, right? Because you don't really know what it entails to be a Muslim. So if you actually know what it entails to be a Muslim, you would know that there's actually really nothing to be afraid of with Muslims. With Muslims. I'm not talking about the image, people who are Muslims just by their image, but people who are actually Muslims at heart. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Question 6. What do you dislike about the Nigerian sex culture? The Nigerian sex culture, there's actually a lot of things to, debunk. Number one thing, everybody acts like a saint. Everybody is just pure as well. Everybody's just pure as hell. And another thing is that the idea that the women who practice, sex workers are dirty hoes, unworthy of love or whatever, while the people patronizing them are just Normal people, good people, good people. You're not good people. You're not. Question 7. What's your stance on what has come to be known as Nigerian branded feminism? Oh God. Okay, my stance on Nigerian branded feminism is that I feel like a lot of wrong ideas has been mixed together with what feminism actually is and what it is about. You understand? When Nigerians talk about feminists or feminism, they don't talk about the fact that they talk about it in terms of, okay, now you're also like powerful and strong like the man, you don't need the man, blah blah blah. But that's actually not like really the whole point of feminism. The whole point of feminism is to give women options. Like, it's to allow you to live the life of your dreams. If you want to chase your career, nobody's going to force you and tell you that you're a woman, you should stay at home. And if you want to stay at home, nobody's going to, make you feel bad for it. Like, that is what the point of feminism is. Oh, I cannot believe that I had recorded. I just kept talking and the thing was not recording, so I have to like repeat myself. So, like I was saying, the previous question I was answering was Nigerian branded feminism. I just believe that it has been, it has been corrupted. It has been misconstrued by people who make it seem like you are supposed to be against men instead of just live your life. Like, literally, that's what feminism helps you to do, to just live your life. That's what it helps you to do. Me coming here, me making this video, feminism had to step in for us to vote, for us to go to school, for us to do all these things, for us to have all these options. It is not to fight the men, it is so that we can live our lives to the fullest and enjoy our lives. You feel me? Yeah. So the last question, which I have already done. Oh my god, that's annoying. All right. I know you happen to lean towards the equality slash feminism. What would you encourage others to do to actually support women? Bracket, not hate men. Oh, not hate men. Oh, what makes you think I hate men? I'm not even capable of hating them, honestly, because I have men in my life that I love so much. Like, I wouldn't be where I am today if not for some men in my life, honestly. So saying that I not hate them, I can't. I can't. With men, there's no midpoint. It's just they're really good or they're really bad. And I've met both, honestly. And I cannot condemn the good because of the bad. It's just not right. So yeah, that's it. All right, so now that's the question itself. What would I encourage others to do to actually support women? There's actually a lot of things you can do to support women. There's a lot of things to do. But let me just start with number one. Number one, do not be a bystander. Don't be a bystander. Don't just be there while a woman is being harassed by a man. You understand me? This is something that has happened to me. It's not even hearsay. This is not even things I've just seen around the internet. It happened to me, right? Where this guy was harassing me. Nobody said anything. See, the moment I spoke up and I screamed at this guy, I became the problem. Oh, calm down. It's not really that deep. You guys, please stop that. Please, I'm begging you, stop that. Don't be a bystander and don't go ahead and tell the woman she's overreacting when she has just been harassed. You feel me? Just don't do that. Keep the men around you accountable. Keep yourselves accountable. You understand me? I saw this stuff on. I thought it was just around me. Maybe it's just where I live. I was Ilorin. I was maybe it's just Ilorin that like that. But then I saw this TikTok about this woman who actually got smashed in the face by a man in the presence of other men that were just onlookers, that were just bystanders. You understand me? So like, it's not funny. It's really not nice. You understand me? Like, I've seen so many narratives, or like a lot of people come out and say men are supposed to be protecting women. But if men will stop abusing, harassing women, we would not even need protection in the first place. The people women need protection from are the people claiming to protect them. Please. I'm not saying you are the problem, but you can help reduce the problem. If you see any of your friends, any guy around you that is doing things like this, inappropriate things to women, Just it wouldn't take you anything just to try to step in, just to try to help, just to try to correct the person. Don't do it like this. Don't do this like this. You're not supposed to treat her like this. You're not supposed to handle it like this. You're not supposed to do this like this. Do you understand? And I know that there are a lot of things that we should talk about how to actually support women, but this is, for me, this is still the biggest. You understand? I want to be able to go out without the fear of being harassed. I want to be able to go out without the fear of, being abused by a guy. Because listen, let me tell you one thing. Before, it doesn't take anything for a guy to abuse you or to harass you. A stranger, like you could literally be walking on the road and a stranger will just come up to you and harass you as a woman. So that is it. Help treat women when you go out and you see women being harassed. You know, imagine it's your sister getting harassed. Imagine it's your daughter getting harassed. You understand? The way you would feel is the same way I expect you to feel. You understand? And there are a lot of times when I believe that women and men have this, when they say men are the protectors, they actually, the only thing they have in mind when they say men are the protectors of women is men are the protectors of women in their lives. They only really care about their sisters, their wives, or whatever. Because when they just see a random girl, like, but you don't know where your sister will go tomorrow, and you won't be there. Like, you will not be there. So don't be a bystander. Don't be an onlooker. Because these things actually affect us mentally. These things make us feel. These things break us down, honestly. So, yeah. God, thank you so much for watching till this point. We have come to the end of today's video. So I would really love to have you here next time. Please, if you have any more questions for me, drop it down in the comments. I want to see it. I want to answer the questions. You get me? So subscribe, join the community so you can come back next time. See ya. Bye.